the ocean, a vast, unknowable expanse. We chart its surface, we map its coasts, but what truly lies beneath the crushing weight of its deepest trenches? What primordial horrors, what unimaginable predators lurk where sunlight dares not pierce? Today, we delve into the chilling reality of creatures that feast on blood, not in the shadows of a moonlit forest, but in the eternal darkness of the abyssal plain. This is Dark Reflex, and if these unsettling truths pique your morbid curiosity, consider subscribing and joining our community of dark explorers. For centuries, sailors whispered tales of krakens and leviathans, monstrous beings born of fear and the unknown. But the reality, as always, is far more disturbing than any fiction. We're not talking about fantastical beasts, but about documented biological entities. Imagine a world without light, where life thrives on chemical energy, on the decaying remnants of the surface world, and most disturbingly, on the very lifeblood of other inhabitants. This isn't a B-movie plot. It's the cold, hard science of the deep sea. Our journey into this sanguinary realm begins not with a monster, but with a phenomenon: whale falls. When a whale dies, its colossal body sinks to the ocean floor. A sudden, immense feast in a nutrient-starved environment. This event triggers an ecological succession, attracting a unique assemblage of organisms. And first come the scavengers, tearing at flesh. But then, something far more sinister emerges from the sediment. Enter the Osedax, or bone-eating worms. These bizarre creatures, discovered in the early 2000s, have no mouth or digestive tract. Instead, they secrete acid to bore into whale bones, extracting lipids and proteins. But here's where it gets truly unsettling. Osedax worms possess specialized tissues that house symbiotic bacteria. These symbiotic bacteria are the true processors, breaking down the complex organic compounds within the bone. The worms themselves are essentially living roots anchoring into the skeletal remains, drawing sustenance from the very structure of death. They are, in a sense, blood drinkers of a different kind, tapping into the stored energy that once flowed through the whale's circulatory system. Their existence challenges our understanding of how life thrives in such extreme conditions, and their method of feeding is a stark reminder of nature's relentless efficiency. But the Osedax are only the beginning. The abyssal plain is a battleground of survival, where every advantage is exploited. Consider the Vampiroteuthis infernalis, often called the vampire squid from hell. While it doesn't actively drink blood in the traditional sense, its name is fitting for its appearance and the environment it inhabits. This cephalopod lives in the oxygen minimum zone, a region of the ocean where oxygen levels are so low that most complex life cannot survive. Its unique metabolic adaptations allow it to thrive where others perish. It uses bioluminescence to disorient predators and prey, and its shadowy cape-like webbing, lined with sharp spines, creates an imposing, almost predatory silhouette. It's a creature designed for survival in the most unforgiving of conditions, a master of deception and a denizen of the dark, hinting at the true horrors that might lurk further down. The concept of blood drinking in the deep sea isn't always about direct consumption. It's about extracting the vital fluids, the life force, from another organism. Many deep-sea parasites, like certain types of isopods, attach themselves to fish, slowly siphoning nutrients from their hosts. These aren't the dramatic, fang-bearing monsters of legend, but insidious, persistent threats that drain life over extended periods. Imagine being a deep-sea fish navigating the perpetual gloom, only to find yourself host to an unseen guest slowly weakening you, making you vulnerable. The ocean's darkness conceals a brutal, efficient food chain where every drop of energy is precious. The true terror lies in what we don't know. Our exploration of the deep sea is still in its infancy. We've mapped less than 10% of the ocean floor. Every expedition brings new discoveries, new species that defy our understanding, new ecological niches we never imagined. How many more organisms, with even more grotesque and efficient methods of extracting sustenance, are waiting to be found in the crushing depths? The ocean holds secrets. Secrets that could redefine our understanding of life itself. The pressure is immense, the cold is absolute, and the darkness is eternal. Yet life persists, adapts, and evolves into forms that can only be described as alien. The creatures that thrive here are survivors, honed by eons of extreme conditions. Their methods of feeding, reproduction, and defense are often bizarre, sometimes terrifying, but always a testament to the relentless drive of life. The human mind naturally recoils from the unknown, and the deep ocean represents the ultimate unknown. These blood-drinking predators, whether they are bone-eaters, parasitic siphons, or even creatures yet to be discovered, serve as a chilling reminder that our world harbors horrors far beyond our comprehension. They are not mythical beasts, but tangible, living entities, silently performing their macabre dance in the abyss. What else lurks in the inky blackness, extracting life, preying on the unsuspecting? The answers remain submerged, waiting for us to venture deeper, to confront the true nature of the ocean's horrors. And as we continue to explore, we must ask ourselves, what unsettling truths will the darkness reveal next? The ocean keeps its secrets well, but sometimes a glimpse is enough to chill you to the bone. The thought of these creatures silently going about their gruesome existence beneath miles of water is a persistent reminder that the most terrifying monsters are not always the ones we invent. They are often the ones that are real, living just beyond our reach in a world we can barely imagine. This deep, unsettling reality is what makes the ocean a true source of psychological dread. The next time you look out at the vast expanse of the ocean, remember the silent, bloodthirsty predators that thrive beneath, in a world utterly alien to our own. The mysteries of the deep are endless, and the horrors they conceal are very real. Stay in the dark with me,